gonna go over Sora 2, which is an AI that was developed by OpenAI. Probably gonna be very impressed by what it can do. Let's go ahead and jump into the first video. As you can see here on my screen, I have a post from X that says, I asked Sora 2 to create a 90s toy ad of Epstein Island. Oh boy. Let's see what... the internet never ceases to amaze me.
Get ready to jet to fun with Secret Island! Fly in your own private plane, then unlock the hidden massage room.
Whoa, secret room!
Kick back with 2 chill old dudes and discover the treasure. Secret Island. Fly in on the private plane, pop open the door, and the old guys arrive in style.
There's treasure in here!
Hit the rock.
Bam!
Secret room packed with loot. Twist the volcano and...
Hit the panic button! Here goes! It's so loud!
Hey, whoosh! Slide into the swirl! The squishiest blue and white goo that makes waves any way you want. Stretch it, splash it.
Whoa, it opened! The only island with real working spy cams hidden in secret rooms.
And I can see it on the
Track
screen!
the old guys, guard the treasure, and fly in with your own private plane.
Hey, new from Toy Island.
It's Orange Man!
Don't release the files.
Push his back and hear the real talking action.
He's guarding the top secret
Not for
file.
long.
Don't release the file. Capture him, lock him up, and expand the adventure.
Yo, the internet has no chill. So yeah, and you obviously know that this is not a real video. On the top left hand corner over here, you see it says Sora. That's how you can detect that it's obviously a video generated by AI. But to see a video like this definitely looks like a 90s ad. I've seen a few of those 90s ad. I was a part of that generation, so it definitely gives that feel, you know. But some of the things they said in this ad is bonkers. Funny and comical, but still bonkers. Let's go ahead and look at a few of the things that Sora 2 made, and this looks like a Dragon Ball Z anime kind of edit. It says, I tested the AI mode Sora 2 on classic anime. The result is hardly believable. I can already see the hundreds of fragments and parodies that are going to come out. Sora 2 is definitely a new step in AI anime. Let's see what this is.
Just one. You're finished, Shinigami.
Like hell I am! Zero!
Getsuga!
Tensho!
I'm not done yet!
Shadow Clone Breakbeat! Ha!
Let's spin, guys!
Catch!
You're not escaping, Light Kun!
Quit calling me that.
It's like an anime, what's that called? The America's Got Talent or Dancing with the Stars kind of a set. See for this one, yeah, where they press the buzzer and tell you, you know, it has all kinds of, it looks like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, I don't know how to say that one, but, and then this dude looks like I forget the name, it's like X something X, I forget, but I don't really watch a lot of anime. I kind of stopped watching anime with Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, this stuff still looks good. Like, it looks like it was illustrated by a person, and this is actually AI, so that's pretty impressive for AI so far. And I haven't seen any of the mistakes you normally see with AI, where there's like extra fingers or like things don't make sense, or, you know, it's just not very clear. So far so good. And that includes the commercial we watched earlier, the 90s commercial of the Epstein Island.
To talk. Ow! Get back here.
The lake looks different at this hour.
Yeah, like it's holding the sky for us.
Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter was what I was thinking of. That's what this kid's from. It looks like it was created by a regular person.
Even in this rain, I can see you clearly. I won't break again.
Kneel, Shadow Wielder!
Not a chance.
Insolent!
End of the line.
Too slow.
I won't let you toy with me, Hisoka.
Such a lovely spark.
Try keeping up.
Oh, I intend to.
Yo, I'm bald, but the shine's still lethal. Stage in ruins, I'm bored of sequels. You huge, cool, means more echo.
I think that's enough. We kind of get the point. The anime looks really good. Let's see if we got, this is another one. This says, let's see, Sam Altman stealing art from Miyazaki in the studio.
Japan is so cool. Everything is free. Okay, I'm taking these. Boy, Dameda, bring those back. Whoa, gotta go. Stop, give them back. Nope, too late. Hey, come back here. Free art, baby. Japan is so cool. Everything is.
I mean, there are some things I can notice that just look funky. Like him running in the background, it looks off, you know? And even how he runs, like the gallop, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term, it's just off, the bouncing, you know? Like the phone would be moving a lot more if he was holding a phone. But it looks pretty good. It really looks good. Sora 2 is insane. Let's see.
We're in the editing studio now. AI video editing is taking over. Auto cuts, color, even B-roll just appears while we talk. It's wild how fast this is getting. If you want to try it yourself, like this video and comment Sora. We're in the editing studio now.
Okay, so he's just talking about it. So what's this? This looks like a Pixar movie. I created $1 million Pixar-quality short in just 8 days using AI. Workflow, Nano Banana, Midjourney, C-Dance, King 2.5 plus Suno, and 11 Labs. I also tested Sora 2, and the results were surprising. See below. And just this shot right here looks like a Disney movie. So let's go ahead and watch this, see how good this one is. And let me know in the comments if you're convinced by this short film. I can see like a 3 to 6, 7-year-old actually sitting there watching this. Maybe 7-year-old might be too old, but I can see it. Disney all the way around, Pixar all the way around, you know? Even though this is just a short film, it's only 2 minutes long, and it said it took them 8 days to do it. So like, this is definitely something I can see a small child sitting there and watching. Boy, trying to get some play. Hey man, you gotta get some play when you gotta get some play. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He definitely fucked up this whole shit. Ain't no way that tape works. Yeah, no shit. You know, maybe for us adults, we might not really care for it, but I can see it, like I said before, I can see it entertaining a small child, and, you know, some voiceovers and some, I guess, better lip movement, you know, because at the end, that bark, you could tell he didn't really bark. So just a few things that you can improve that will make it look a lot better. And it looks pretty good. What's this? It says Sora 2 is wild. I asked it to generate a video of a man trying to cancel Adobe subscription. That's hilarious. That looks like the dude from Breaking Bad. I don't know if that's him, but it does look like the guy, the partner from Walter White's partner.
They said I was the face of finance. But I'm more than just a pretty face. When Ramp reached out, it was clear they needed my accounting experience.
Go for Brian.
Brian, look, we hired you as our spokesperson, not a CFO.
Yeah, don't ruin this for me.
Brian? Brian? Hello?
They say it's all automated now. Invoices, expense reports, and other stuff.
But no automation can replace the human touch.
Not the Rolodex.
It's obvious Ramp needs someone who's done this before, and I'm gonna prove it. Live. October 14th, meet me in Flatiron. I work best with an audience.
For that kind of commercial, I'm kind of showing my age at this point, but there are a lot of things in that commercial that you can look at and see as old school things, like even the cell phone with just the flip part that's just the bottom, you know, the Rolodex where you keep all the business cards, you know, that's something that used to be very prominent and very important to business people. So even the car he got into, which looks like an old Cadillac, it's all very impressive. And I didn't notice anything in this one that I could be like, okay, yeah, this is AI. So that's pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure you have people who are designing commercials and doing these that work with Hollywood that are losing their freaking mind, because I can see AI replacing a lot of people's jobs. Because if you can create this with Sora 2, that's pretty amazing. This usually, like, you can imagine the work that goes into oh no. They got this guy drawing a gorilla, but you can imagine the work that goes into creating a commercial, or just first you got to write the script, then you got to get the shots of the places, you know, you got to either create the set or go somewhere, right, where the commercial is going to be shot. Then you got to book the talent and the people who are going to be in the commercial. You got to get a music producer. You got to get all these things that come together to make a commercial. And at this point, you can just use a combination of different AI software and bang, have a commercial. You might just need a staff of 3 or 4, whereas before you might need a staff of 15, maybe 20 just to get one commercial done. So that's gonna, I think this is gonna change things big time. I mean, we already know AI is gonna change things big time, but this is really impressive. So let's see. Okay, I take back my earlier criticism. Sora 2 is incredibly addicting and fun. This is a new era. You are correct, my friend.
We'll just tap in a few more little fellas down here at his feet. They're having a rough day. Maybe a flash of a bayonet, a little splash of red. That gives the story some energy. Now, obviously, the gorilla would win. There's no question. We'll just tap in a few more little fellas down here.
This one is probably the worst one I've seen. You know, he's talking about a little flash of red here and there, but he's dabbing on what looks like the gray paint, and there's not even any red paint on his tray here. So this is probably the worst one I've seen, but even then, it's still pretty good. And I can only imagine what Sora 3, 4, and 5 are gonna be. If it even goes that far, who knows? Maybe this thing will take us out before we even get that far. It says it's seriously insane. It's downright scary now. If all the humanity doesn't strictly adopt the rule of basically don't believe videos in the world, won't a massive number of people end up getting deceived by this? That's a really good point, and that's something that we definitely got to talk about. One thing I've noticed, all of the videos have a watermark, as you can see on the top left hand corner of this video. It says Sora. But what happens when someone figures out how to remove that watermark? Will you still believe the video? And we already have videos that are kind of scary that tend to be, or we find out later, are actually not real. So this is definitely going to shape the landscape.
AI 動画ってなんかすぐに AI が作ったってわかるよね。肌の感じとかで気づきますね。ちなみに私も AI なんだけどみんな気づくかな
Okay, yeah, so it's not a very good video. You could tell her lips aren't really moving. So Sora 2 definitely has some work to do. But it looks realistic from the sense of the girl, even the mic, except actually no, see, here's the first mistake I see. You see the hand, there's only 3 fingers and a thumb. Should be 4 fingers and a thumb. It looks like there's either no middle finger, no middle finger, maybe even no pointer finger unless it's behind the mic. But even then, who holds the mic like that? You usually would see the 4 fingers and the thumb. So little things like that give it away that it is AI. So, you know, you definitely should be careful when you're looking at it. Mario Brothers and Bowser.
Right behind you. Let's do this. Supercharged. Ha! Incoming. I'm coming for you, Bowser. Luigi, right behind you.
That looks pretty good. I have the most liked video on Sora 2 right now. I will be enjoying this short moment while it lasts. CCTV footage of Sam stealing, oh my god, GPUs at Target for source inference. Hey yo, so this speaks to the problem that I was alluding to.
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
And obviously, there's a few things here that you can tell that are just off. The metadata, I guess you would say, at the top of the screen is giving you numbers that kind of don't make sense. If we go from left to right, these numbers don't make sense. So that would be the first giveaway. Like, okay, this is not a real video. And then obviously, he's stealing in front of the dude. Like, the dude is literally, the security guard is right behind him. So he takes the box, bang, he turns around, and there's a security guard right there. I know we have some pretty stupid people in the world, but that's really stupid. And then also, you wouldn't see in a store GPUs that close to the door, and if they are, they wouldn't be just like that on the shelf. They would be locked up because GPUs are expensive and people will steal them. So let's see what this is. This is SpongeBob SquarePants. Wow. Sora 2 is actually next level generation quality and coherent. We made it, folks. Every single generation has this shimmering to it. I think it functions as a watermark. Prompt: SpongeBob SquarePants meets Breaking Bad parody mashup. Oh boy. SpongeBob's cooking up in the kitchen. Let's see what this is.
Yo, Sponge, this stuff looks extra crystally, like restaurant quality.
Yo.
We don't call it stuff, Patrick. It's blue barnacle. Purest you'll find under the sea.
Yeah, but who's gonna eat?
Yo, that's really good. That's really, you just look at the detail, and SpongeBob is a cartoon, so usually it's drawn, but this is essentially a 3D model of SpongeBob, and it looks really good. The voices sound good. I could see young kids, and this one might pertain more to like 8 to 12, maybe even as high as 15, tuning into something like this, where it's SpongeBob or the latest cartoon that's doing things in a not so moral way. See, this is where it gets wild, right? Make an 80s style toy ad about crap and its expansion pack. What do you think that looks like? Guys, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think that looks like. I have an idea of what it looks like.
Play it or eat it. It's crap. The only toy that's also a snack. What is happening? It's in her hair. Squish it, roll it, stretch it, and you can eat it. It's food, totally edible. Tastes like adventure, smells like the ground. Think it's dirt? Think again. It's crap. Whoa, the clay you can play with and then eat. It tastes like fudge. Crap rules. New from Dirt Tech. Crap from the makers of Crap. It's the Cum expansion pack.
Yo.
Mix it into mold, splat it, drizzle it. Cum turns your crap into total meltdown mayhem. From the makers of Crap comes the smellable glitter clear rock that blows your face off. They scream.
This is where AI takes a turn for the worst.